What's up, everybody? Yes, I am back, man. Check this out. Once again, this is a fitness channel with a twist. Yes, a fitness channel with a twist. And what I mean by that, people, is I will always start out talking about fitness, nutrition, or overall health in general. Today, we're going to discuss a little bit about my program and what it has to offer. Today's twist is going to be, I'm going to have to debunk some stuff. I heard Gunner speaking on an individual that comes from Washington, Mr. Top Dog Demon or whatever he was. I guess he's a rapper or something. I have no idea who this character is, but yeah, there was some things said that he was able to wiggle through that county jail. Now, I could give you guys my perspective. Why? Because I've done a lot of time in that county jail, and I know exactly the way the get down is right there. You know, it's no place to be to reckon with. Let's just put it that way. Very dangerous, especially for an outsider outside of our demographics to wander them halls. Yeah, but anyways, people, with that being said, hit the like and subscribe button, put your notification bell on all. Once I reach that 10,000 goal mark, I will start doing lives. On my lives, everyone is welcome to pull up, man. You guys already know what time it is with me. I'm not biased. I show love to everybody. Everybody is welcome. You know, all I ask is to come with respect. You come with respect, carry yourself in a mature manner, and you'll be able to walk my yarda. Okay? I'm not affiliated with these other YouTube yardas that are out here. Why? Because the things that they do are very questionable. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so, but anyways, people, like I said, with that being said, this is a fitness channel with a twist. If you want to get started in your fitness journey, hit me up. It's High Power Fitness, high_power_fitness_, or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Go check out my Instagram. I have, that's where I first started. I went from fat to fit to ripped. I have testimonials from team members. I have testimonials from non-team members. I even have some starter meals that could get you started in your weight loss program. You know, your weight loss journey, I should say that. When you sign up with me, you'll have a weight loss program guaranteed to work. Why? Because with those meals that you copy from my Instagram, you'll be able to drop some pounds, but then you're going to plateau. Okay, and that's when you need to figure it out on your own, do the research, or hire somebody that knows how to get you where you need to get to. Like I said, on my program, with the 3-month program, you're guaranteed to lose up to 30 pounds of fat and build muscle at the same time. Guaranteed. Okay, I always highly recommend that you sign up with the 3-month program because we need to keep it real and be realistic about the reconditioning of our body. How long did it take you to get you to where you're at today? We've been abusing our body for years, right? So this ain't something that's just going to happen overnight. You need to invest in yourself, people, because if you keep on putting it on the back burner, you're going to be exactly where you were last year and the last year before that. You know, and time waits for nobody. Those are years wasted, just gone, when you could have just hopped aboard by putting your ego and pride to the side and admitting that you need help. Reach out to somebody that has a look that you want to acquire. You know what I'm saying? If I have that look, all you have to do is follow my blueprint. Guaranteed, it's going to work. It will get you the look that I have. You just got to be patient and trust the process. So anyways, once you reach out to me, whether you shoot me a DM or you email me, we'll get you going. I'll go over your fitness goals. We will discuss your fitness goals and where you want to take it to, what level you want to take it to. I'll put you together the perfect workout plan, dial in your nutrition, provide you with the blueprint, and everything will be able to be tracked on my personalized training app. So you're not going to sit here alone. I'm going to be watching you. The least you hear from me, the better, because that means that you're doing something right. Okay, I go by your stats, because when you put in your stats, I'm able to review everything, and I do that every Friday. And on my days when I'm idling, I actually go through my profiles as well, you know, that way play catch up. Because if I save everything for Friday, I wouldn't even be able to drop any content or anything or do anything for myself, because I'd be stuck going through everybody's profiles. So anyways, people, like I said, stop the procrastination. Time to invest in yourself. Time to be that person that your family looks up to. Set the example, man. Lead by example. be that, like I said, be that that person that changes the cycle that's been running in your family for generations and generations. And the reason I say that is because I come from my family has a history of chronic illnesses, and I was able to break that cycle. Why? Because I made that choice to better myself. Why? Because I didn't want to suffer the way my family members had suffered with their chronic illnesses. You know, eventually, like I said, man, at the end of the day, you keep on neglecting your health. That illness or medical condition will come knocking at your door with full force. And it may be so far advanced into your system that there won't be no correcting it. And the only thing that you're going to have left now is doing something that more than likely you've probably never done. You're going to be hitting your knees and asking God to help you, to save you. You know, I'm just keeping it real, people. Well, anyways, people, with that being said, today's going to be a shorter video than the norm. And I'm going to get straight to the punch, okay? There was a little dude that I mean, to me, he looked like a character. No disrespect, the fool looked like fucking Carrot Top. You know what I mean? A cross between Carrot Top and, what's that, 6ix9ine dude. You know, he has some weird-ass tattoos all over the place. So that's one thing that would stand out, okay, if he were to go through that system. Now, I'm going to speak during my time now, okay? And then I'll bounce around to more current time. During my time, if an individual came in like that, more than likely he's going to have an ID on him. The cops are going to segregate him. They're going to send him up to 1750, where the keep-aways and the high power is, okay? And if he didn't have an ID, more than likely he would probably tell on himself, straight up. Because once he entered that type of environment and he's seen the way it was, because I'm telling you, right there in the receiving tanks, that's where the riots first started. Right there, baby. As soon as you step in, it's wartime, baby. So this individual may not be used to that type of environment. So more than likely, he's going to say that he doesn't belong there. And if he were one of them individuals, because there has been individuals, and I'm going to tell you these individuals that did go through the system, and they were from up north. They were actually field workers. You know what I mean? They were down here, they got caught up, and they rode paisa. Okay? But if you were one of them individuals that were low-key trying to fly under the radar, and you were found out that you were hiding your identity, pobrecito. You know what I mean? You would got more than likely by the people that you tried running with. Why? Because you would put that ranfla in immediate threat, because it would be like harboring a fugitive. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? You know, I speak time after time, man. I don't play that stuff. You know what I mean? That north and south stuff doesn't exist to me. But when you're living behind them walls, you can't go against the house. There's nothing bigger than the house. So you got to roll with the flow. You feel me? That individual that claims that he was bouncing around in the county jail, I call bullshit. Straight up bullshit. It ain't gonna happen. Why? There might be a couple homies that might accept him, but the majority would rule. That fool would get smashed on. His life would be in danger immediately. Especially with everything that's going on here on social media, that north and south stuff that they created behind this social media, this internet, the YouTube world. You know what I mean? They made it bigger than what it really was. They spoke it into existence out here where I come from. Me, I ignore it. I laugh about it. Why? Because I once lived that life. You know what I mean? I got love for all my gente. The homies from up north, down south. I don't care where you guys come from. You know what I mean? You come with respect, you're going to get that full respect in return. But anyways, this individual claimed to bounce around now, okay? So I'm going to fast forward this just a little bit right here. Could it be possible? This day of age, and I'm going to be honest with you and non-biased, there's a good possibility that he may have wiggled us for a short time. And the reason why I say now is because there's a lot of homies out here that speak just like the homies from up north. And no, I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but let's keep it real. A lot of homies from up north, not all of them, have that that lingo of soul to them. Let's just put it that way. I'm going to keep it in a respectful way. If I weren't to turn around and look at certain individuals, I would believe that there's a brother behind me talking. And you know, it's a known fact that that lingo has came from where it came from, down south. I call it how I see it. Even the estilo, the way some of the homies get down, the way they dress nowadays, they have a little flavor to them now. It was nothing of the uniform that I once wore. Ben Davis, Dickies, Nike Cortez, Imperials, Pendletons, nothing of that nature. Nothing. You know, the whole get down has changed, but the way he claimed that he wiggled and was running amok there, he's full of shit. That wouldn't happen, guaranteed, because any homie that was kicking it with him would carry that load that individual caused. Why? And I'm going to tell you why. Because it will never ever happen in that county jail where they're going to let another faction come in and plant their flag. That is going to be a no-no. So this individual is either going to have to run and follow the reglas that we run by, or he's going to get removed. Straight up. But the way this individual tries to carry himself like he's this gung-ho cat, I call bullshit. He wasn't running around in that county jail. I know. I done time in that county jail. I'm county born and state raised. And trust and believe. You couldn't imagine how many people were grateful to catch the chain once they were leaving that county jail. Why? Because the county jail is very dangerous. Straight up. Catching the chain to go wherever you wanted to go, finish off the rest of your time, whatever reception center they were sending to you, or wherever you're going to finish off your journey, was a blessing to get out of there. You know, when I was younger, I actually looked like it'd been one fucking big ass party when I was in the county jail. Ran into all my homeboys, other homeboys that we've done time with, other homies that we've done things with. You know, the riots that we participated in, it was like one big fucking party to me. But that was the person that I once used to be. I'm no longer that person. Today I'm a full-time online fitness coach. I'm non-biased. I show love to everybody, man. And I just want to help people better themselves in their lives. So anyways, with that being said, man, I'm going to bring this video to an end. Mr. Carrot Top, Blue Demon, high-ranking demon, or whatever your name is, my boy. It's okay to put the salsa on the taco, but us real ones down here, bullshit. Anyways, hit the like and subscribe button. 10,000 subscribers, I will start going live. If you want to get started in your fitness journey, hit me up. It's High Power Fitness, high_power_fitness_, or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. Now get up and get yours. Let's do this.